We are here at Dollywood this morning. It is only 9 o'clock. The park is not even open yet. Today is the early ride time for the Flower and Food Festival. 4 different rides are open. It's going to be Barnstormer, Daredevil Falls, Tennessee Tornado, and Blazing Fury. We're going to try to hit all those in the hour before the park opens, so let's just see what we get to do. So one of the best things about these early ride time events is that literally no one is here in the park. As you can see, we're coming up here to Barnstormer. I'm sure it's going to be just a walk-on. Basically, all of the rides during these early ride time events are walk-ons, but I mean, only this section of the park is open, and these are the only rides open. And you can see, for this to be one of only 4 rides that are open, there's nobody here, and there's really nobody in line. Barnstormer is honestly one of the most underrated rides here at the park. I've always really enjoyed it, so we're gonna go get on that first. Something they've got going on today for the early ride time is a $4.99 flower pot mug with any purchase. This is only available during the early ride time, and I'll show you. It is these green mugs here with the quote, "Wildflowers don't care where they grow." And then they've got these blue mugs that have the Flower and Food Festival logo, as well as more like a traditional flower pot with the logo as well. Another one of the rides that is open during the early ride time today for the Flower and Food Festival is Daredevil Falls. It's only like 52 degrees right now, so I feel like riding a water ride would be kind of cold, but you know, I actually think I'm gonna go hop on it in a minute. Probably won't be joined by Madison or Mom today on this. They don't really like water rides anyway, but this is technically open before the park is open for this early ride time. So now we're down in more of the open area of the park, right here in the middle of Craftsman's Valley, since we're not up by an actual attraction right now like we were with Barnstormer. You can get a much better idea of just how empty the park is. Like, if you look up in there, I can only see like 4 people right now. So that is just another like great perk of coming to these early ride time events and having a season pass. Now, you do have to be a gold or a diamond season pass holder. These aren't available, these early ride times aren't available for silver pass holders or any of the other tiers. So you do have to be a gold or a diamond pass holder, but I would always recommend going with gold or diamond anyway because there are just so many perks. So now we are going to get on Blazing Fury. That is another one of the rides that is open for this early ride time event. One of my favorites, one of the classic rides here at Dollywood. Once again, there is absolutely nobody in line. You can walk right on. So we just got off Blazing Fury. That's one of the best rides in the park, honestly. I think something a lot of people don't know about it is how many Easter eggs it has. For example, there are set pieces and props that were in Flooded Mine, which was one of the most iconic rides in Dollywood. And then there's actually a sign when the ride first starts that says Gold Rush Junction and Silver Dollar City. Those are 2 names that this park had before it became Dollywood. Now we're gonna go get on Tennessee Tornado, one of the most thrilling rides in the park. It goes about 70 miles an hour, has a few loops, so this is another thing that we're getting to do during the early ride time events before the park even opens with nobody in line, so let's go do it. So we just got off Tennessee Tornado and it is currently 10:01, so that is the end of the early ride time event. It lasted from 8:30 to 10 o'clock, so you get about an hour and a half where there's nobody in the park. Rides are walk-on, and you can get 4 attractions, in this instance 4 attractions done before the park even opens. They have one of these events every festival, so the next festival, the Summer Celebration, will have an early ride event, and it'll be in a different section of the park. The one that was in the last festival for the I Will Always Love You Festival was down where Lightning Rod is, so like some of those rides were open, but this is a great chance if you're a pass holder to just come into the park and get to experience some things with no crowds, kind of have the park to yourself. And if you're going to stay here all day, knock out a few things so you're not as stressed or rushed trying to get everything done in a day.